This is BCC episode 12, the RPM planning system. Years ago, I was listening to a Tony Robbins talk tape, and in it somewhere, it had a number that you could call or a website you could visit to talk with their team. I was looking for answers: how to start and grow a business, how to find more success, how to get more control over the results I was experiencing around my work and my finances. So I hopped on a call, and while I couldn't afford the coaching, it was like $1,500 a month or something, the kind person on the other end of the line offered to send me some of the tapes that I didn't have access to. She literally told me to copy them to my computer and then send them back so I wasn't charged for them. Well, I took full advantage of the opportunity. I ripped the audio to my laptop and saved them all to Dropbox for safekeeping. The saleswoman suggested I start with a set of tapes called Time of Your Life. It's a 10-day program on productivity. That's what she thought I needed to work on? It turns out that she was right, and the RPM system taught in that program has accounted for a massive chunk of the projects I've been able to accomplish over the last 10 years since first listening to that tape. So RPM, the Rapid Planning Method. Tony's signature productivity program is known as RPM, or the Rapid Planning Method. RPM also, however, stands for Results-Focused, Purpose-Driven, Massive Action Plan. He's getting a lot of mileage out of that acronym. The goal of this productivity system is to help you get the results that matter most. It's not a to-do list. It's not about getting things done. If you're someone who wants to create, make, or produce, whether it's products or artwork or creative products, this is what RPM is best suited for. While I can't walk you through every step of the process, you got to get the tapes for that, I do want to cover two parts that have played a massive part in my being able to start 2 businesses and a new blog this year, write every day, and survive the insane year this has been financially. Let's start with 3 aspects of the philosophy and then how to apply it to your weekly and your daily planning. So first off is results focused. The biggest shift that you'll make using RPM as a planning system is from thinking about tasks to thinking about results. Tasks are what you do every day. Results are what you want long term, or even short term for that matter. I don't know about you, but I don't get up in the morning excited about a long to-do list. I do, however, get extremely excited about making progress toward the big outcomes that I want in my life. Shifting from what do I have to do today to what do I want to achieve today, or this week, this month, this quarter, this year, is a massive shift. And it's the first step. So you begin by writing down some of the results that you want, both in your personal and professional life. 5 to 7 for each is a really good starting number. Maybe you want to lose 10 pounds. Maybe you want to strengthen your relationship with your partner or your kids. You want to get an extra month of expenses into savings. You want to grow your revenue or increase your profit margin or create a new product. Well, write them down. These will serve as the results that you're going to work towards, and that will inform what you choose to do on a daily basis. Second part is purpose-driven. Once you've got your list of 10 to 15 results that you want to achieve in your personal and professional life, before you start diving into action, we need to add in one extra step. And this isn't just for arbitrary reasons either, but because the difference between those that get a ton done in their life and accomplish their goals, it's rarely because of how hard they work. It's the reasons behind the goals that drive them to continue on, whether it's easy or hard. With each one of the results that you've written down, take a few minutes to write down the reasons that result is important to you. Here are some questions that may help. What will it mean to get this result? What will you become when you reach this result? What will this help you do? And who will it help you serve? List out as many reasons that can inform the purpose behind that goal. Only then can we shift into taking action. So, massive action. Big goals are achieved by taking the appropriate level of action. Just today, I had a phone call with someone who was asking me about what it would take to 10x my business. 10 times more leads, 10 times more value per customer, and 10 times more revenue. I was surprised that it wasn't going to require 10 times more effort or action. It wasn't going to even take 10 times the time. It mainly requires just thinking 10 times bigger, thinking about leverage, thinking about the people you work with and the systems that are working in the background. Massive action doesn't always mean more effort or more time. It is more of a shift in mindset. What this looks like is listing out all the different ideas that will help you get closer to the result that you wrote down in step 1. This is where we can look at a weekly and daily practice of implementing this RPM system for your creative life and business. So, let's dive into what a weekly RPM planning session could look like. Each week, take 30 to 60 minutes to revisit your goals and the results that matter to you. Make any additions or take out any that aren't serving you anymore or have been achieved. Take a look at the results that you want to accomplish and pick a few that are most important to you for the week ahead. Add to your list of reasons and expand the purpose that's driving you to get those results. Then write down all the big actions you can take this week to get that result. Do this step for each and every result that you want to work towards this week. Then to take it one step further, roughly map out your week. Pick a day or a block of time during the week that you can devote to achieving that result and working on it. I've found it more effective to put all the actions for one result into as few chunks as possible rather than work on every result every day of the week. So if I want to accomplish something, I'm going to do all the work for that on one day rather than spread out over 5 days because it allows me to go deep and get more done. Being able to go deep on something each day will get you more progress than spreading those tasks over the whole week. So try to get 1 or 2 blocks of a few hours into your schedule for the week. Getting them into your schedule or calendar before the week starts will prevent other tasks or invitations from holding back your progress. So that's one of the secrets to doing this on a weekly basis. I like to do mine Sunday mornings before the family gets up and really just review the week that I had and start planning the week ahead. So last thing is daily RPM planning. So we need to take our weekly plan and then each day, it doesn't matter if it's the first thing in the morning or at the end of the day in preparation for the next day, take 15 to 20 minutes to revisit your plan for the week and get more detail on the work you want to do for that day. Schedule when you're going to work on your project. Write down the people you need to communicate or follow up with. List out any other actions that will help you get the result you're after. I've started using Roam Research for this in conjunction with a physical planner that I actually bought from Tony Robbins. He makes a whole RPM planning system that you can get an analog version of. I get up early and my morning routine is about an hour of prayer and meditation and then 15 minutes of RPM planning in a physical planner. But when I get to the office, I put my tasks from the planner into Roam so that it lives on my second computer screen all day. I can then tick off the tasks that I've accomplished and capture new ideas or tasks throughout the day, and then more easily copy and paste anything that needs to be done tomorrow if I didn't get to it today. The results speak for themselves. When you're constantly reviewing your high-level goals and results for your life and business, you can't help but focus on them and make progress. Exciting goals turns into exciting days working towards them. In 2020, despite a global pandemic, I was able to start 2 businesses, create 2 of my own courses, film and produce 4 and soon 6 courses for other creators, start a new blog, film a season of television, produce 2 separate documentary projects, and music videos for the Christmas season. In my personal life, I'm spending more time with my wife and kids. We're in a position to finish the year with more money and savings than we've ever had in our 11 years of marriage, and we're looking forward to everything to come in 2021. All this is despite the effects and the events of this year, a pandemic, an economy, an election, all the things that have just been crazy and have had a dramatic effect on our lives. Whatever system you choose, the important principles are to focus on the outcomes first and let the tasks be determined within that context, and to revisit your goals and results often to not only measure them, but to keep them at top of mind. Doing so will help you get whatever you want from your life and business, which is a pretty great way to live your life. So if you want help, check out the different ways that I can help you reach your goals in 2020 and beyond. Go to darren.blog/start. I'll see you there. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.